Ik ina nunca kuitamno ere, nunia sante biodiversidad tak nunkui kuitama mena nunu apahuia masua nunu kuitam kamitai. Biodiversidad es algo que nuestra madre tierra nos da, cómo debemos cuidarlos nosotros también como es indígenas.
Biodiversity to me means a sense of connectedness, interdependency, and the coexistence of Earth's natural elements. We're talking about people, we're talking about nature, we're talking about wildlife, and all the things that we have surrounding us.
Digo que es vida y diversidad es que es todo, ¿no? Los árboles, los animales, el aire, el agua. Eso es para mí biodiversidad.
La Pachamama es la tierra que nos da a nosotros como personas, que nos da la sabiduría, la inteligencia, es un poder que nos da a nosotros para poder hacer nuestras cosas bien. Así que nosotros, si tenemos algo que hacer, tenemos que dar gracias a la Pachamama.
La biodiversidad en nuestro idioma es Andeni Canse Pajincho, como decir la vida que existe en el territorio, en la tierra. Para los pueblos indígenas, el territorio o los territorios y nosotros como pueblos indígenas no hay diferencia, somos iguales. Por lo tanto, nosotros cuidamos a la naturaleza, a nuestros territorios, y esos territorios nos cuidan a nosotros porque vivimos todos en una armonía.
I'm doing mapping in a participatory way with the communities and indigenous peoples. This means that with communities, we delineate the maps of territories of the indigenous peoples and communities, and by preparing the map, we are advocating for their land and territories.
The government are still practicing a top-down approach, which eventually are not involving the community in any kind of discussions. So the current organizations that I'm working with, that I'm helping with, is mostly we try to get the community in the discussions and get them involved in decision making, or we call promoting or advocating for a co-management where the community can involve in the decision making as well as the management of their resources.
As an indigenous person and also a scientist, I'm trying to bridge the gap between scientific research and traditional knowledge and see how the two knowledge systems can complement each other.
I am trying to envision an ecosystem where people and biodiversity, or let me say people and ecosystem, people and nature will thrive peacefully. That peaceful coexistence between the people and the biodiversity. So I'm trying just to strike a balance so that one does not compromise the other. And people are responsible for littering and all that. So when people stop littering, I think biodiversity will have to thrive.
Our biggest headache has always been the human-wildlife conflict. There's a lot of human-wildlife conflict, especially in areas that are located near conservation areas or wildlife areas like national parks, safaris and stuff. So what we have tried to do is we're trying to find a way to allow people and wildlife to coexist in peace, and that is involved in maybe resettling certain people to live in areas where they will not conflict with wildlife, and sometimes it is actually included transferring certain animals to live in certain boundaries.
Soy productor audiovisual de la nacionalidad Checobain.
encargado también de la parte de comunicación, en donde hemos desarrollado documentar plantas medicinales, los cuentos de los abuelos, los lugares más importantes para la nacionalidad, también haciendo animaciones desde los cuentos de los abuelos.
We work with the ethnical groups of my region, which are called the Vanrajis. In short, you can say the Vanrajis are the people who actually came first time in Himalayas. So they are having a lot of issues, like the places that they are living in, the forest areas. A lot of big projects are coming in, like big hydro projects, double lane highways and all, which is actually problematic for their natural way of living with the nature.
Although I'm like very I'm advocating for human rights, for coastal community rights, and like marine biodiversity rights. But also there's a lot of obstacles that I'm facing, like whereas especially when you are young, sometimes you are being underestimated by certain people because they see that you don't have the potential, because you don't have the capacity to do that.
Uno de los grandes retos que nosotros hemos tenido que pasar es que el Estado nos ha dado la espalda. Mientras nosotros levantamos denuncias de que existían actividades en nuestro territorio que estaban destruyendo los ríos, que estaban destruyendo los bosques, el Estado nunca actuó.
We equally have the challenge when it comes to resources to have this work done. You know, we have been a growing organization. It's difficult to get funding for most of our work. So we have oftentimes to mobilize resources from the local community itself to do this work.
Es muy difícil poder llegar del río, poder venir acá en nuestros botes, arriesgándonos el peligro del agua. A veces el río sube, entonces no hay posibilidades de poder venir a la universidad, en el colegio. Desde pequeño uno ha tenido que salir de la casa para poder salir del colegio, bachiller.
Organizing an event is not that easy. Getting people to take part in your events is that easy. It comes with a lot of challenges. And one, I would say, the advocacy skills. You need to advocate, you need to lobby for whatever you want. So if you don't have sufficient skill to lobby, it gets so difficult for you to get these people, this team, into agree or buy your idea.
Nuestra meta es que la comunidad esté en paz, ¿no? Vivamos en paz sin ningún conflicto, obtengamos nuestro reconocimiento como comunidad campesina, la que tenemos, y ahora estamos luchando para nuestro título, que es nuestra comunidad, y así pues, ¿no? Cuidar lo que es nuestro territorio de Santa Maria de Fátima.
As grandes dificuldades que a gente tem, né, dentro dessa luta, além do racismo, né, da violência, que a mulher indígena é muito maior. Se já ser mulher é difícil, imagina ser mulher indígena. E a gente está fazendo esse trabalho de empoderar e de que a mulher também ocupe esses espaços na política, né, na luta.
What I'm trying to do is, to be a bridge between the laws which can save them, the Indian laws specifically made for these tribal areas, which could save their rights which they have on their resources and all. But in that I face some issues also, like the main is the language issue, and the processes that we generally follow here in India, means the judiciary and all.
En el reto, como nosotros estamos queriendo conseguir estos terrenos, construir este albergue estudiantil para que más estudiantes de comunidades indígenas alejados del centro de la ciudad, tanto de nuestro país, queremos que ellos también tengan la oportunidad, porque hay varios familias que a veces no tienen esa posibilidad de ayudar a sus hijos que puedan estudiar una carrera universitaria o técnica en una ciudad.
The main achievement of this is working with community to make and re-empower them in based on the institutions and the structure of the communities that they have had from thousands of years ago until now. This is the system of the solidarity of the community and makes them unite for having their voices and amplify their voices when they want to advocate for each part of their system of the community.
The milestones that my organization have achieved with the help, collective help is mostly encouraging communities to go into conservation of the forest and the land resources. And also for me personally is to be involved in the PNG multinational forest inventory, in which we are documenting our species of both botany and faunas.
Nós temos um grupo de carimbó formado só por mulheres indígenas, com músicas autorais, a língua Nhengatu, que é a língua mãe. E dentro dessas músicas a gente fala, né, das nossas lutas, da nossa cultura no geral. Então isso é uma forma de fortalecer, né, dentro da cultura e aí abraçar como um todo. E através desse coletivo a gente tem conseguido conquistar espaços que antes a gente não tinha, né? Então começaram a ter um olhar diferente, né, sobre mulheres indígenas quanto à questão da cultura indígena na nossa região. E tem sido muito proveitoso. A gente quer compor mais músicas e valorizar mais a música regional e empoderar, inspirar outras mulheres indígenas jovens ou não para estar permanecendo firme.
During this, my 6 years of volunteering with the PNG Olympic Committee was, for myself, the personal development as a person. Like, it really groomed me to be the person I am, and really shaped me to trying to give back to the community. And one of the achievements is being I put my hands up to be one of the Team PNG sports SDG champions. So we're trying to use sport to promote the SDGs. But I really stand up for SDG goal number 14, which is life below water, and that's where my passion is. But I'm slowly seeing the importance of the other SDGs because they are all interlinked, and none is important over the other.
Fue conocer la importancia que tienen las plantas medicinales, los usos que antes no conocía, recorriendo en el territorio con mis abuelos, que son los conocedores de la ancestralidad, recorriendo los territorios por los ríos. Y entonces eso es que me ha hecho fortalecer, y eso yo creo que es mi mayor logro para mí. Y también no solo para mí, sino para la comunidad, recabar esa información y mantenerla viva a través de los videos. Y eso hemos compartido en las comunidades, con los niños, y luego desde ese trabajo pudimos compartir al mundo también.
We have succeeded to gather these community members, especially the farmers, the cocoa farmers. We have formed a farmers cooperative union, and equally we have trained and empowered about 50 of the farmers on different agroforestry methods, methods that they can employ in this community that would help reduce over-dependency on the forest itself.
We have been able to stop a number of destructive extractive industries from operating on our land, and also we continue to mobilize and organize in order to empower people to again defend our rights to land resources, territories, and self-determination.
So the youths in our country make up almost 50% of 40 to 50% of our total population. Most of them are unemployed. One experience that I can share with you all is that I'm a youth myself, and that I'm unemployed. But but I try to volunteer my time to give back to the community and to help in trying to create opportunities for myself.
Dentro da minha aldeia nós temos os jovens, que tem um grupo de jovens que fazem esse empoderamento com outros jovens, né, dentro do território, falando sobre cultura e resgate da cultura.
I work with university, college and high school students, mostly for education purpose. And the youth, mostly that I work with, are parataxonomists. They assist in research and biodiversity conservation.
Because we are the next generation of the communities, we have very a crucial role in the community, because we are some persons and some groups that we want to continue this type of lifestyle and this type of assets that our ancestor gave it to us, and we should keep this solidarity and continue this way in the best way, in harmony with nature.
I only have one word, and that is awesomeness. We do this because we are awesome and our environment is awesome, and we want you to be awesome too, so you must join us.
One word to describe my work experience, I would choose coffee, because coffee sometimes it tastes bitter, but at the same time there's a sweets. And you know, everybody loves coffee, and I love coffee, and I love my works.
A word or words that could describe my experience is life-changing. Life-changing because I never thought that I'll be this person I am, trying to create change, trying to bring change to our community.
Lo que es uno, trabajo, y lo otro es nuestro futuro. De seguir trabajando para tener un futuro mejor más adelante.
In short, if you'll ask me what all it means to me, it means a sheer struggle which comes with a lot of joy and satisfaction with you.
Solidarity, which is the vital element for the communities to be alive forever.
The experiences I have for biodiversity conservation is tough, but it's satisfying.
Difícil, pero sí se puede.
My experience working with indigenous people, I can say it's challenging, but rewarding.
Mi lucha significa esperanza del pueblo. Es la esperanza del pueblo que muchas veces mi nacionalidad y mi pueblo ha soñado.
In one word, what describes my experience is zeal, energy, that in-depth energy.
Na nossa luta indígena, às vezes é difícil estar ali à frente, tentando articular, porque a gente sabe que precisa se manter.
Uy, Cami, una aspiración más.
It's difficult, but we have to carry on.
Nosotros lo cuidamos como si fuera nuestra propia vida, porque el día que el territorio se muera, nosotros como pueblos indígenas, nuestra pervivencia física y cultural también va a desaparecer, mejor dicho, muere.
Are the future of I cannot think.
Ocupar nomás
Our land and our sea and land resources.
De que sigamos luchando